Hello everyone, so this is a new project. I will be recording a Minecraft 1.0.0 video in English commentary, with English commentary, and I will be uploading this to a random YouTube channel. I'm not sure the name, the title, anything about it, but I just want to upload it to have it saved somewhere. I'm not sure if this video will reach anyone. I will be surprised if it does, because nowadays there's so much so many videos that it's hard to be for yours to be the one that hits the recommended, and if we're talking on a new channel with probably not the best title and thumbnail, it's a very slim chance. But I have this world. I've just created it to test stuff out, but I ended up loving the spawn, so we are going to play on this. I have a skin with Steve that has dark clothing. I thought it looked cool, and we have some Minecraft music. I wanted to let the in-game one play naturally, but it's so slow. You have to, like, there are very big gaps in the game's music, so I'd rather have a mix playing that that keeps playing without leaving gaps in the audio. Let's turn the sound a little bit down. Anyway, so what this will be, it's just gonna be old school gameplay. I'm not sure what I will be talking about, probably the game, and we are just basically going to survive, to keep it as original as I wanted, like to keep the original feeling of the game. I didn't really change a lot of settings. It's basically how the game starts when you boot it up, with large GUI scale, normal FOV, brightness moody. Brightness moody is a key one, because if you brighten it up, it just looks not as dark, obviously, but it kind of loses its I wouldn't say scary, but the feeling of the unknown. And this format also reminds me a lot of this version, especially because we are playing on a 10-year-old version, or even more than that. This is the version that reminds me the most of, like, how the golden age of the game, even though people will most likely say that what are you doing here? That was weird. I don't know why he came here. Maybe because it's so dark around here. Anyway, way too many sheep. Way too many sheep. They don't drop mutton, so they're kind of pointless. Just 3 to get wool to make a bed, and who knows, we'll make a wool house. So yeah, when I think about the golden age of Minecraft, this is the version that I associate it with. This is when the game was released, and all the YouTubers that I used to watch when I was little, they did their Minecraft episode 1, how to survive your first night. Obviously, since alpha there was that kind of video, but I feel like this was the peak. This was when Minecraft was the most Minecraft it ever was. And I've had my fair share. Oh, this is interesting. I've had my fair share of nostalgia trips, just playing on beta 1.7.3, the early versions of beta, even when I was little, and the last version I think was 1.5, the Redstone update. I really loved going back to the old version and just observing how the game was. It was my little passion that remained with me, and even recently I've ended up trying the for fun, the Minecraft Alpha, Minecraft InDev, even kind of played through all the versions, including versions above 1.0, like 1.4, the update that added withers. From everything I've played, this is the version that stuck with me the most. It's been the most fun one, because, as I said, I think it represents Minecraft in the best way possible. Not too many features, but not as scarce as beta and alpha, to not, like, it still has the ending. In my opinion, this is when the game was, like, complete, but like in a completely complete way. Obviously, it's a sandbox and it constantly evolves. You can't really complete it as a developer, but this is when I feel it was the most whole. And I thought I'd go back a bit in time and do a little commentary on this version. If it's fun, and which it is. Might even do like part 2, part 3, not sure yet. This is also a good exercise for me. You can probably tell that English is not my native language. I have a bit of a weird accent. Not trying to hide it, but I'm not trying to fake any other accent, because I've seen myself trying too hard and ending up with some words in a weird pronunciation. Yeah. I want to take the Cambridge exam in my country, the C1. I want to apply for university master, for a master with teaching in English. So I thought that it's not a bad thing to talk some more in English and to polish my speaking a little bit, because I was a bit rusty. Back in school, I was when we had the English language class. You even if you wanted or you didn't want to do it, you would end up talking in English. The teacher would ask you to read from the book or get you to the whiteboard to write something and then speak it. Point is, I was speaking English pretty regularly, but after school finished, I didn't really do that very much. At work, sometimes I working in the computer science field. It's a lot of terms in English, but still not 100% English conversation. And I thought it didn't hurt to try something like this. Like, try to recreate the way these Let's Players that I enjoyed a lot did their videos. Obviously, their videos were short and like 10 to maximum 15 minutes, and they were way more hyped about the game. But we're just gonna take it chill, and we ended up finding iron before our first night, which is very, very good. And we can actually craft a bed. So I saw a video on a guy that started a discussion about why beds not ruined Minecraft, but like in a metaphorical sense, why beds ruined Minecraft. Just to check if it's recording. I don't want to have any issues with it. It's okay. Why beds ruin Minecraft? Because it defeats the purpose of spending a night, of surviving a night, because you just sleep and you skip the hard part, the monsters part. I heard a zombie. Maybe it's here. Okay, it's a creeper here, and I need more wood because I can't make any more tools or torches. So we're just gonna grab from this forest. There are really a lot of sheep, and they're bouncing around. This is the Minecraft beta / early release tendency of these animals. What was I talking about? The beds. And I had that phase of playing a few nights when I start a world and not going to sleep, not using beds, refusing to sleep in beds to live through the first nights and really feel like you survived them, which was interesting. I loved it for a few nights. Then I got bored and I started using beds again. So I think we're gonna use them here. Maybe just go into a little shed or underground, dig a small base just to say we made it somewhere safe for the first night, and then sleep. I see some cows. I also see some pumpkins. The pumpkins are not gonna be very useful. However, the cows we are going to kill because we need something to eat. We are hungry. I'm used to the new versions where we're sprinting all the time. Here, maybe it's just the feeling, but I get the sense that the hunger depletes way quicker, especially if you sprint. We're gonna kill all of them because I think they're gonna respawn. Respawning of animals is a bit more common here. In beta it was the most common, like you would turn your back and there would be full of pigs and cows. Now it's a bit less, but still. This is interesting, and I would love to check it out, but I think we're gonna go to our original mine. If we're gonna make it, we are very hungry. It's not very good. Can we go here? Okay, I think this is gonna be good enough. Let's go a bit deeper. Let's hope there are no monsters, because we are not in the position to fight any of them. There are 2 zombies. And the cave sound. Let's kill them. There are a bit too many. Let's block ourselves up in here. Okay, let's do this. Let's hope I don't dig straight into a spawner, because there's a lot of zombies that I can hear. There really are a lot. And let's extend this place a bit. And we're really gonna have to make a furnace and cook. We have enough cobblestone to do it. Wow, look how fast the hunger bar is shivering. Anyway, let's make this workbench, rather crafting table. The old players used to call it a workbench because that's how it was called in alpha, but now it was since renamed to crafting table. Both the meat and the iron are important to cook, so I guess we'll make 2. We're gonna put the iron here, waste a little bit of coal. I know 16, like I know we needed to have 16 to be the most efficient, but I'm not gonna be that picky about it. Okay, I thought we had a luck moment. I always eat the rotten flesh and see if I'm lucky. If you eat 1 or 2 pieces that don't give you hunger. If it gives you hunger and you also walk and sprint, you end up becoming more hungry than you once were. We have some leather, but I'm not sure I'm gonna make armor from it, because I don't think it's gonna be a lot of time until we get enough iron to make the armor. Now I'm since playing on the new versions, I got used to doing everything very fast, and sometimes this is not good, especially on these versions, especially in even older versions. It's not good to do these things fast, because then you kind of used up what the game offers to you, and you're only left with the sandbox elements of like building a bigger house, a castle, whatever. And I always struggled a bit with the imagination and creativity part. I always was with measurable tasks. Go get the diamonds, go mine a specific number of diamonds, make diamond armor, enchant it, beat the ender dragon, before beating, get blaze rods. I was that kind of player. And on the other hand, this kind of makes me work up my creativity a little bit, because you use up the game's content extremely fast, and then you're left with just having to build stuff. Basically, that's where the main situation you're gonna end up with. You will have a canvas, a plains biome, a forest, and you will have to build in it to make the game fun, and that's a good thing. That's Minecraft for you. I think we can mine these. I'm not sure if we sleep here, if we are gonna be able to. Let's craft a bed. Okay. And now there are monsters nearby, but this guy right here, I wonder if he's the only one that's been counting, even though we hear more than one. No. But where is this guy? I think he's around here, maybe? Where are you guys? You're not letting me sleep. That's not very nice of you. There's some experience. Can we get it? It comes closer to me. Okay. Let's see, digging in this direction. I wouldn't want to exit completely, because not having armor may get me killed. I want to die on my first night. The point is to survive it. Actually, why not just make some armor? Screw it. A chest plate or a helmet and boots. I think helmet and boots, and we'll make an iron chest plate. Actually, we can make some iron tools. We can make an iron pickaxe, and we can make an iron sword. And we don't have enough for a chest plate or for pants, so I haven't calculated my stuff the best way, but it's all right. An axe won't be a bad thing, because this one is gonna break. Not able to sleep. There's the monsters. I don't know where they are though. Do we risk it a bit? Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of places we can go. It's very dark. It's also golden hour in real life, and where I live, it's basically this is the time where sun comes into my apartment from the way it's positioned, and I can't see very much. And I also know YouTube darkens it, so you guys can't see either. If there is somebody watching this, or just filling the YouTube servers for fun. Let's kill this guy for fun. Okay. Was this were this the monsters who were not letting me sleep? But actually we got into an interesting place here, and we found more iron. It's just one block, but it won't hurt. Water is a bit clunky. You swim very slow in the opposite direction of the water flow, but maybe that's just how it is in every version. We can grab this coal because we have 8 pieces. Always when I was playing this game, but I recently realized this, I was always missing out on the coal, going to get iron, gold, etc., other stuff, and so on. And I was always missing out on the coal. On the new versions, you also can't find coal at deep slate levels, so, or at least it's extremely rare. I usually can't find it. And then you wake up without torches, or you will go home and you don't have enough coal to smelt your iron, and just getting wood to make charcoal is not the desired process. You can make more torches. Have 32. It's okay. I'm full of tools. We'll have to throw some of these out. Okay. I think we can go to sleep. We're not getting many hours of sleep because the night probably is almost over, but we have successfully slept. I'm sleeping with my sword in my hand. On beta 1.8, I know very well of the fact that if you sleep in a place that's dimly lit, that's not very bright, where monsters could spawn, and on these versions monsters can spawn way easier. Look at them burn. Nice. Only the sheep remain, and the creepers. They are blending in the grass. What was I saying about the sleep? About how if you sleep in a dimly lit area, the monsters can wake you up. There's a chance for a monster to spawn. I think it's over 50%, and you're just gonna end up being woken up like having a nightmare, I like to call it. But I'm not sure on 1.0 if this. On beta 1.8, I'm very sure of it because I've seen it happen. I've had it happen to me all the time as a kid. When back on my first Minecraft sessions, they were on beta 1.8. That was the version I started on. It was the first version that had creative mode. Once I realized about creative mode, my life changed. Because I was very small and I couldn't really grasp the survival elements. Didn't even have internet at home to check out Minecraft videos until a while passed, a bit of time passed, and somebody showed me creative at school, and it was mind-blowing. I could finally build, and I remember some of the mistakes that were just very beginner mistakes, but stuff that once you learn, there will never be the making of these mistakes again, and you kind of miss them somehow. You miss the time where you didn't know. And I think that applies to way more than Minecraft, but like I was building one of my most common one. I was building with redstone torches because you had the creative inventory and it wasn't sorted. You had like in this you have everything top to bottom, and I couldn't find the torches. I thought the redstone torches were the regular torches, and I was just using redstone torches in my builds, and it was so dark you couldn't see anything. Okay, I've heard a skeleton. And I also see him. Is the music not too loud? Ah, it seems fine. It's loud in my speakers. I don't really know how to take care of this skeleton because we can't just walk away. It's a bit too dangerous because I can't really get to him. I don't have the best armor, or just ignore him. Sometimes you gotta ignore the problems. Yeah, I was building with redstone torches. Another thing I didn't know before I learned about the redstone torches, I was just trying to sleep, like placing a bed in creative mode. I just couldn't. I always was woken up by these monsters because I didn't know about torches to place them in my house that I built with diamond and gold blocks. Oh no. Okay, we hear another skeleton. This is a pretty dangerous ravine. I'm not even sure it's worth it. Doesn't seem to have the best stuff. We have 9 iron ore. But we're kind of deep. We are kind of deep. We could commit to it. I don't know. There's a spider. I guess we can come down a bit smarter. A bit more smart. Mine down. Okay. Worried about the skeleton that shot us. I see one down there, but I'm not sure that one was the guy. Let's get the iron from here. Okay, the gravel is falling. First rule, never dig straight above your head, so gravel won't fall on your face and squish you. Okay. This feels like a way to get hit off by the arrows. The best way to get hit off by the arrows, but also want to get this iron. So very carefully we are going to mine it and then come down and check out this bottom part. I don't think it's the best way to fall completely down because I hear a zombie, there's a spider, there's a skeleton. We will go more calculated. Where is the skeleton? Not sure. Maybe it fell down there? I think it fell down there. Also here an enderman. Well, there's a lot of stuff here. I can't see anything. This is the way the caves are supposed to be. Like, that's really the dark there. I hear a skeleton, but I don't see him. Is he blending in the stone? Where are you? I think he's... Okay, I see him now. Let's fall here. Seems safe enough. Okay. Also here an enderman. Okay, we see the particles of the enderman and another skeleton. This seems very dangerous, what we are doing here. The enderman I'm obviously not gonna fight with no armor, because that's a surefire way to die. Okay. I think we'll note that and not go as deep because it's not our objective to find diamonds as fast as possible or to die. Neither of those. I think we're gonna explore a bit more what's around here and then come back up. Try to light up the entire place. See, I've picked a good mix of music because there are some Minecraft mixes with still music by C418, but there's these albums and like when I hear the music that you hear now, I'm thinking of this age of Minecraft, of beta and 1.0. Afterwards, the music changed a bit, still made by the same person, but I think they released new albums and whatnot. Now I understand they don't collaborate with Mojang anymore, but they still changed history, creating the Minecraft music. It's one of the most notable soundtracks of all time. Anyway, there's some iron. I'd like to grab it because I'm a bit greedy for iron, as you can probably tell. There's also iron here. Okay, here's some zombies. I saw more iron with on the left side. Okay, we hear some monsters, but I'm not gonna waste my time digging. Whenever you hear these sounds, like they are not proximity 3D based. They are not like 8D or however you want to call them. You just hear all sounds of monsters wherever they may be, like they're in front of you. The sound is not directional, and you can't tell where they're coming from. So it's not that important to like not that is not important, but it's very hard to pinpoint exactly where they came from. Okay, we had some more iron, it was there, so we're gonna climb up, we're gonna use our cobblestone. You know what, we have enough of it. Not planning to build anything with it yet, so it's gonna be alright. We have enough to create armor, but I have to smelt it, and I'd like to explore this place for the remainder of the second day. I think we're gonna wrap it up afterwards, that's gonna be it. A bit short video. Actually, it's not very short, I think it will be half an hour, maybe? Not really sure, but it's not the longest, not the 1 hour movie of Minecraft 1.0. Anyway, this is the world. Not a lot of stuff to explore, not the most interesting. There are not a lot of biomes. There's the forest, there's the plains, there's the swamp we have there, and there's also the taiga and the desert, and I'm not sure the snow biome, if in this version it's no longer based by world. Like before, in the early times of snow, you had the chance to make a snow world on alpha, but I think it was a long time ago. I think it's a biome then, the snow. These pumpkins are cool because they are already carved, and it kind of begs the question: how were they carved like this? Who did this? There's a lot of chickens, and we are going to exterminate each and every one of them because we can use the raw chicken to cook and eat, and the feathers to craft some arrows, which might be thing that we're interested in. We have 2 eggs. Maybe I wanted to throw them, but let's keep them so maybe we can make bake a cake down the line. We have achievements. We could tackle some of these, but it's the time back when the day when you had to make the wooden tools, otherwise the achievements were not registered. Like when you made, if your first sword was a stone sword, the wood sword achievement wouldn't hit. Like it was not to craft a sword, it was to specifically craft a wooden sword. Don't know why I wanted to do that, if you want to do combat immediately before grabbing stone. But that's the way it was. I'm not sure if it's anymore like this. Maybe it's fixed, maybe it's not. Don't remember very well. Another forest over here. The only structure we can find apart from a dungeon is the village. These are the structures, either dungeon, either village. It's not very interesting. I don't remember if there are villagers. Well, I think they are, but they don't do absolutely nothing until Minecraft 1.3. Here is a spruce and the ocean, obviously. So the only biome left would be the desert to find. Oh, it's not that hard to find all the biomes. There are pigs. From what I can tell, the pigs have a lower chance to drop food. You can see that the cows almost have, I think the cows have 1 to 3 and pigs have 0 to 2 chance. It's getting dark, so I think we're gonna wrap it up. There are no caves here to get in, so we're gonna have to make the world's smallest house. But I don't have enough wood to make the world's smallest house. This is a weird, awkward situation I'm in. If I have cobblestone, it's gonna be very ugly. What am I doing? I'm trying to use up less resources. Okay, the monsters will spawn until I complete this house, but I'm trying to make it as small as possible so we can fit. The roof will be made out of cobblestone. This really is the smallest house, but I'm not sure you can sleep like this. Also, let's check it out for curiosity if I can sleep in it. Will it spawn me bugged? Let's make a door. Okay. It's not a house if it doesn't have a door. Oh, it's full. It's absolutely packed. This is the world's smallest house. And it worked. I woke up in the single non-obstructed block in the house. Okay, we did it. We survived our second night. We slept through it, but we had a nice place to sleep in. We also did Monster Hunter, yeah, because we killed a monster, but we haven't crafted the sword. Harvest some leather, we haven't done, but I think we can throw it and grab it and it registers. Yep. Just get the achievements going. So yeah, not even worth presenting, it's a bit ugly, but it did the job. We survived our second night. This was the video. It was fun to make. I loved it. It's 7 PM. I'm gonna go take a walk and spend the night. Tomorrow is work day, so I'm gonna get ready for that. And this was the video. Goodbye.